You know, with the testing and everything going on, I don't really feel that much like teaching today.
Yay!
So what I'm gonna do is I found this cool recipe for cabbage soup.
Cabbage soup?
And I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna make some cabbage soup. And in the meantime, okay, put that away. In the meantime, I'm gonna have a guest lecturer come in.
Oh.
So.
Juanita?
Alright, so I'm just gonna get my cabbage soup going here.
Hey, Mr. Is that to test the acidity thing?
Hey, Mister, what do you use cabbage soup for? Like, do you actually eat cabbage soup?
Mister, can you move the speaker?
Why purple? Mister, that's the one that you use.
So,
right?
okay, you know what, all of you talking, quiet. Alright, so, you know, I thought it was kind of odd. It calls for like the red cabbage, not the other kind of cabbage. So
That's red.
I'm gonna go ahead. It says to boil it for a little bit. So I'm gonna put this in the beaker first for a little bit, and then while it starts to boil, I'm gonna ask the guest lecturer to come in. Now, acids and bases have many properties. Among them are, say for instance, acids will dissolve metals. Here we have an acid called hydrochloric acid reacting with zinc metal to produce zinc chloride in solution plus hydrogen gas. And we'll be looking at other properties of acids and bases. Now, connecting this to the real world, Bracken Cave near San Antonio, Texas is home to 20 to 40 million bats. Visitors to the cave must protect themselves from the dangerous levels of ammonia in the cave. Ammonia is a byproduct of the bat's urine. You will learn why ammonia is considered a base. Now, what are the properties of acids and bases? Acids are often found in foods. Okay, they're sour in taste. We'll come back to that. Bases tend to be things we won't eat. So, acids taste sour, as we said. Citric acid is in lemons and limes. They will change the color of an acid-base indicator. We'll learn more about that this week. And acids can be strong or weak electrolytes in aqueous solutions, so they may or may not conduct a current depending on whether they're a strong or a weak base, or acid, I should say.
Acidic foods often have a sour or tangy taste. The hot taste of many peppers is caused by a powerful plant acid called capsaicin. Acid-base indicators, such as pH paper, change color in the presence of acids. Acids react with bases to produce salts and water. When hydrochloric acid reacts with sodium hydroxide, it forms sodium chloride, or table salt, and water. Some acids react with metals to release hydrogen gas, as is the case in this reaction of hydrochloric acid and zinc. An electric current is being passed through this acidic solution, causing the filament in the light bulb to glow.
Now, here are the properties of acids. I want you to write these down in your notebook for your 10 points of class participation today. These are important points you're going to need to know. Acids, 1, taste sour. 2, they will change the color of an acid-base indicator. And 3, they can be strong or weak electrolytes. I'm going to give you a few more seconds to write down these in your notebook. Citrus fruits have an acid called citric acid. Tea contains an acid called tannic acid. Now bases. Bases taste bitter. In fact, you'd probably never want to taste a base because they're not things that we think of as foods. They also feel slippery to the touch. Bases will also change the color of an acid-base indicator, just like an acid does. And bases can also be strong or weak electrolytes. Now, these properties of bases, I want you to write these down. I'll give you a few seconds to do that. Number one, they taste bitter and feel slippery. Number two, they will also, like acids, change the color of an acid-base indicator. And number three, they can be strong or weak electrolytes, depending on if they completely dissociate or only partially dissociate in water. Antacids are a type of base that neutralizes excess stomach acid. The base calcium hydroxide is a component of mortar that's used in bricklaying. As it's boiling, what's happening to the water?
Turning blue.
It's turning blue, huh? Yeah, you can stand up. Okay. Alright, it's turning blue. Now, my recipe says to put in some vinegar. Alright? So I don't know, it's a recipe. Yeah, I got it off the internet. You never know about these
Mr. What happens if you drink vinegar?
internet recipes, but let's see. Nothing. Alright, so let's see. I want to put in the vinegar and we'll see what happens here.
Oh, it got green.
Yeah, wow, look at that, huh? Wow. Alright, well. Now, I don't know about this recipe the more I think about it, because the next thing it says I should put in is some baking soda.
You're not down, mister.
I never put baking soda in stew or soup before, but if I can get it open.
We'll have a knife
Let's see. Oh, there we go. Alright, so just sprinkle some baking soda in there. Oh.
Cool.
Pretty one way though.
It turns turquoise. It's cute.
It's dark blue.
Put it back into now.
Mister, are you really gonna eat that?
I'm not sure I'm going to eat this at this point, but alright, well now it's green, huh? Alright, well, the next step in the recipe it says put in some lime juice. Alright?
That's really acidic.
Okay, well, let me see.
Chili.
Let's see what happens if we put in some lime juice.
What you buy that, Mister?
Oh, blue.
Well, not much. Well, not much happened with the lime juice. You know, I really want to give it some kick, though. So I got some of this Louisiana hot sauce here. Let's see, let's put some of that in, too.
Eat it.
Good job.
Okay.
And Mr. Rich, you buy the hot sauce?
Right.
You put a sauce in there too, Mister?
Where did Tony go?
All right, so let's put some of this hot sauce in there. Whoa.
Cool. Cool. Aw.
Wow. You know, I don't know. This is, I don't think I'm going to eat this. I'm going to, instead of all that, I think I'm just going to clean it up. I think I'm going to clean it up with some ammonia. Alright? You ever use ammonia like to clean windows or anything?
I don't think so.
Let's see.
It's in Windex.
Ah, yes, I have.
Well, let's see. Let's see what happens if we put in some ammonia.
And it's deadly.
Not much, huh?
It looks
Well,
rainbow.
I guess it's, I don't know what it is. Alright, well, I don't think they really cleaned it up that well, so let me try some drain cleaner. See if that'll clean it up. Alright, well, it's not, I don't think it's going to change much more. Alright,
Eat it.
so
What kind of recipe is this?
now, do you guys think I'm really making my lunch here? Alright, so what am I doing? Does anybody know?
You're showing us which ones are bases and which ones are acids.
Okay, yeah, and you could do this at home. Red cabbage,
My mom killed me.
right here, which you see in salads all the time at the salad bar. It's a natural pH indicator. And if it goes to the red color, like the cabbage itself, it's an acid. Okay? If it goes to the green color like this, it's a base. Okay, now I usually we see all kinds of colors in between, like orange and blue. It didn't this time. I don't know what ingredient I missed this time, but usually we see a whole variety of colors. Let's put some baking soda back in.
Put some soda in there, you see?
Okay, yeah, a can of soda. It's almost full though, but let's see.
Can I drink it afterwards?
Alright, well,
I think it's done.
that's pretty much it right there. Alright, so I'm going to shut it off. Alright, so did you guys notice which ones were the acids?
The lime juice.
The lime juice.
Okay, lime juice is an acid.
Chili.
Okay, the Louisiana hot sauce is an acid.
Vinegar.
Vinegar is an acid.
Soda.
Okay, and the soda is an acid. Okay, now the bases were
Ammonia, drain cleaner,
ammonia, drain cleaner,
baking soda.
and baking soda. All right. Now, if there were only these 7 things left on Earth, which would you rather eat, the acids or the bases?
Acid.
Acids.
Acids. Okay, much more common for us to consume acids than bases.
Is that bad for us?
Right. Yeah. Bases, not necessarily. In fact, another name for a base is an alkali. So, have you guys heard? Any of you heard like they're talking about like drinking alkaline water?
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of like one of the new health crazes is drinking alkaline water. And what the theory is that before we started cleaning up water and water plants to supply everybody with water, water was slightly basic. And it came from all the minerals that were in the water, like calcium. Okay, remember how they call them the alkali earth metals, calcium, magnesium? That's because they tend to form bases in water. And we don't get those minerals anymore. And we eat so many acids that there's nothing to like neutralize them. We're going to learn that acids and bases will cancel each other out, in a sense. They neutralize each other. So our diets are so acidic, and the theory is at least that people used to drink water that was slightly alkaline, and it would balance things out. But now our water is highly purified, which is good in one sense, but also we don't get all the minerals that were in that water anymore. So people take supplements of calcium and magnesium because they're not getting it from the natural water anymore. Okay. So
I thought there was like it says like on the cereal boxes it'll say like zinc or like stuff like that. Wouldn't that be like it does say magnesium too sometimes.
okay, yeah, those are minerals too. Those are minerals too that probably would have been, zinc is a mineral that probably would have been in water, you know, that you would drink when people used to drink water from rivers and streams and
So
wells.
those bases would help cancel out the acids that we have in
Yes.
the system?
Yes. And it's not that the acids are bad, it's normal. Okay, it's just that other part of our diet isn't really there anymore. Okay, and like I said, it's a theory, it's not really proven, but it makes sense. You know, whether it's we're really, I was just in this, where was I at? Sunday, I was in the Carson Mall, and there was a big sign of a store was advertising alkaline water. You know, come in here to use your alkaline water. So, anyway, all right. So now, all right. As much as I would like to take a day off, I'm not going to take a day off here. So lunch is. I guess my lunch is ready. All right. So I better go. I got to go back to teaching.